Hey friends, it's Jen with ChappyPlans. Thanks for joining me for this Plan With Me video. If you'd like to see what I'm going to do, stick around. What's up, Chappy fam? Hope you guys are having a great day. Thanks so much for joining me for this video. I am so excited to be planning for the first time ever on camera. I don't know why that just happened. In my portrait planner by Laurel Denise. I have been using this for the last month or so, maybe a little bit less, for social media and Patreon content. I just redated February, and there is a video showing how I use this and set it up. If you missed it, you can definitely check that out. I will also link it at the end of this video on screen for you. But I've never filmed myself actually like planning in it, and I figured now's the time. I do need to put my name in here, so I'm going to use my stickers that are custom hand-lettered stickers from none other than According to Allie. They are my favorite. They're in all of my planners, and they have been, and she only does these once a year. I think it's right around, I want to say like Black Friday, Christmas time, maybe Christmas time. I think December. So, you know, what she does typically is she'll put out, like, you have to follow her over on Instagram, and then she will say, okay, I'm taking, you know, I can take 5 orders right now. And then she'll work on those. And then as slots open up, she'll let you know on Instagram, and then you would just respond there. Okay. They're just very, very sticky, like her clear stickers. So you just have to be careful. It's fine if they rip because they're clear. It's very easy to, like, you know, put them back together. But okay. Yay. Awesome. And then I might do a little bit of like decor later on at some point, but for now, I am so glad that that's in there. So going to July, let's see. What I'm going to do for this month is use Allie's Summer Blooms. And then I also have 2 washi. This is an old Tidy Swap washi, and this is from Laurel Denise. As are these tweezers, by the way, which are my absolute favorite sticker tweezers. So what I think I'm going to do is put this hot pink, sexy washi at the top. Isn't it? Oh my gosh, it's so good. I don't know how this is going to rip, though, because this is, like, really thick. Let me see. We're going to try it with my washi cutter. Oh, okay. Pleasantly surprised. Awesome. All right. It's almost like, it's washi, but it kind of is giving, like, masking tape vibes a little bit. I don't know if that makes sense to you or not. I'm very tired at this point. It's like, what time is it right now? 8:20 in the morning on a Monday. And Nora has had this like crazy cough, and really her coughs only bother her at night, thank God. But the problem with that is she ends up coming in my room. I can't sleep, Mom. So last night she came in around 4, I think. Actually, I'm not even 100% sure what time it was. All I remember is she came in and poor Matt took his pillow and was like, I'm going out on the couch. And then she slept on top of me. But also she said, Mom, I couldn't fall right asleep because you were snoring the whole time. And I was like, what? And she told me that before, that I snore. And I was like, I do not. And she's like, Mom, I swear you were snoring. What? I could not believe it. Could not believe it. Because I have always been like a snore judgerer, if that's even a thing. Snore judger, a snore critic, I don't know. Because I could never date anyone who snored, because I just could not sleep if somebody was snoring. My husband only snores when he falls asleep on the couch, but not at night. Thank God. But she was like, yeah, Mom, you were snoring so loud. I was like, what? Are you serious? No way. She's like, yeah. So I think that's kind of funny. And also I was like, well, if, you know, you would have not come in my room, you wouldn't have heard me snoring. So there. So my husband woke us up super late because he wanted to let Nora sleep. So we were like, you know, going Mach 800 this morning, getting her out the door. And he took a picture of before he woke us up because Smokey, my gray cat, was sleeping across my neck, belly up. So his head was like tucked kind of under my chin. I don't know. And then Nora was passed out in the crook of my arm. It was a whole situation. I don't know. A whole situation. All right. So I want to have little... These are old. I don't know if any of these stickers are still available. So I'm sorry if they're not. These are from like Amber Plans Her Day. I don't think I even purchased these. I think like years ago she had before she had a rep team and started making sticker books, and she only did individual sheets. You know what? I need to put stats here. She just would like pick people to send free stuff to share, and I was fortunate to be one of those people. So I've kept all the stickers. All right, I'm gonna use this bright green one. I don't even think I've used this. I used to buy all of Mojo Jojo Plans classic sticker box sticker books because that's all I used. I used boxes and everything. But okay. But now I don't really use them very much. I was like, I gotta pull these puppies back out. All right, so I'm gonna use this to record my stats. So since this is the first video of this type, please let me know your thoughts. I have a TikTok, but I don't use it. And if I had $1 for every person who was like, Jen, if you went on TikTok, you would blow up. And I'm like, thank you for that confidence. But I don't know. It's like I'm old. Not old, but like, I just don't do the TikToks, okay? And I just feel like that's another thing. What the heck? You know what I mean? What is this little mark here? Oh, good. Okay. So I'm gonna have to flip back and forth quite a bit, I think, because I'm so new to using this for myself. One thing I want to do, let's see, I'll pull some colors. Got pink, green, and green. Pink and green. By the way, these are like two of my favorite color combinations ever, pink and green. So I'm just gonna drop the cap first. And then I'm gonna go and put these over all the numbers. So I'll speed that up. Okay, that was just for funsies. Let me write in my little categories over here. This is how I keep track of my like YouTube steps, I guess, like as I'm editing and stuff. Filmed, edited, uploaded, description box, and then so 1 check is for Instagram and 2 checks is for YouTube. So I IG. And then I have another little, like, so P equals Patreon posted, because they get, all my patrons get access, early access, so I have to make sure it goes there first. And then I have to physically go and make my videos public the day that I want them to post on YouTube. So this means I published the video. I know, it's confusing. It's a lot. It was like a lot for my brain to kind of like get used to. I'm still clearly getting used to it. But see, I put like a little P at the end. That means that I put it on Patreon. And then this means I publish it, which I did that this morning when I was in bed. So that's live now. Okay. All right, so I am going to write in all my content, and I will just fast forward it as I do that, because otherwise you guys are going to be bored out of your gourd. All right, so this is like my regular YouTube, and then I haven't listed anything for my patrons yet. I am going to check with them and see when they can do a Chappy Chat Zoom, but I'm thinking it will probably have to be the 11th. Well, it could be any of these. I try to do a Thursday, so I have to check with them on that. These are the videos that I'm going to do for each tier. So I'm going to do, right now, no one has signed up for the top tier. I'm considering abolishing it, but I'm just going to give it one more month. And if no one joins, I'll get rid of it and just keep the 2, which is fine. But for now, I'm going to, you know, act as if there are 3 separate tiers. So this is Chappy Pal. And this is Chappy Crew. And this is Chappy Bestie. Okay. So Chappy Pal gets early access. Actually, you know what? I don't need to, I'm going to just do the actual content that I need to create for them. So it's the bonus video, the Wacky Wednesday bonus video, and the Hobonichi Cousin Journal with Me. So Wacky Wednesday. Bonus exclusive. And then the Hobonichi. Journal with Me. Chappy Crew gets, I think they get 2 exclusive videos on top of that. Yeah. So they get the August setup and first week plan with me and my cousin, and they get scrapbook content, process videos, behind the scenes, all that. I do need to figure out when we're zooming. Chappy Chat Zoom. So the 3 dates I'm thinking are the 11th, the 18th, and the 25th. I will then create like a poll in Patreon and they can vote on that. Besties get an extra video and a live Zoom. This was media process / bonus. I would let them kind of choose. And then a Zoom. Okay. Then over here, I like to just list all of the benefits for each tier for myself to remember. And then I also need to put this for any ideas that I get for the month. Where are my scissors? Sorry if this video is like long and boring, like, I don't know. I've never done it before, so I'm clearly like verbally processing. As I'm going. All right, that was hella crooked. Jen. In my defense, it's an awkward angle. I feel like a T-Rex, like, meh. Okay. So the 3 tiers. Cheers for 3 tiers. I wanted to use boxes. Why didn't I do that? That's okay. It's not too late. I can use hot pink. Oh, I need like a Kelly green though. All right. Hot pink. And then I had that lime green. I don't think there's a Kelly green. Let me get another one. I have rainbow boxes. Would there be a regular green? Yeah, there we go. Perfect. And a regular green. Okay, so let me write those in. I'm gonna move these over here as a reminder. By the way, those Post-its are freaking amazing. They're from Laurel Denise. These little itty bitty sticky notes, they're very sticky. There's sticky on all but like a centimeter of the backing. And they're very thick. Some of them, like, they come in packs of 3. I got all 3 from the new release because I love them and I feel like you can never have enough. So just shout out to the itty bitty sticky notes. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb. Can I fit them all on one set? Let's see. I mean, I ripped the paper a little, but whatever. 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do it. Look at that. So satisfying. Okay, back and forth. Early YouTube, Chappy Chat group. So if you are even the lowest tier, just basically if you join my Patreon, you get to be in an ongoing group chat, which is fun, over on Instagram. I made a close friends chat and also post like to my stories as well. Wacky Wednesday, and then it was Hobonichi. All right, then Chappy Crew is on theme. So if you're Chappy Crew, you get to vote on what I use in my planner, like what stickers. I'll give options, and then you get to pick. Zoom call, monthly, plan with me, and scrappy content. And then for my besties, they get a dangle charm made by moi, custom dangle charm. So it could be for your planner. I could put it on a paper clip. Happy Meal for me. Then 2 extra videos, media or bonus video, and an extra, not 2 extra videos, an extra video and a Zoom. Okay. Then over here, I'm just going to have it be for ideas. Actually, let me use another sticker. So this is like video ideas or Patreon feedback, any of that kind of stuff. I already know my scrappy content is going to be part 2 of my vacation album. All right, so I have to set up Wacky Wednesdays bonus exclusive, which will be the 3rd. I do this because that means all of the tiers get this video. Not sure. I think this might be sort of a vlog slash like, I don't know what type of video. Stay bonus. I'll know more once we have our Chappy Chat Zoom and they can give me feedback. And the Hobonichi Journal with Me video. I was trying to figure out when I wanted to do that video. Okay. And then I need to do my August setup and plan with me video for my patrons. Let's see. That would be on, ooh, that would be this one. So there's no weekly, because that's for my patrons exclusively. A Chappy crew. And besties, of course, because besties get access to everything. The scrappy content, just part 2. Try to give each, like the first tier gets a video like every other week, an extra video. The second tier I try to do like every week. So they have one this week, this week, this week. So here would be, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of planning. It doesn't look like it or feel like it. And I honestly was like, it's not going to be much different than what I'm already doing on busy months. No, it's different. It's different for sure. It's fine though. I like it. It's a great challenge. Scrappy content, which this is part 2 of 2023 vacay. And then if a bestie signs up, I owe them a media process bonus video, which would probably be here. Or bonus video of their choosing. Once, if anyone joins, I will let them choose. Okay. Woo! All right. This is like my brain on paper. I know it probably looks so confusing. I think then, I don't really, you can see I don't really decorate the pages. I just write all my to-dos. The back pages though. All right, so expenses, members. Okay. I'm gonna move these to the next month so I can remind myself. Okay. There we go. Sorry, that was sped up because I don't want this video to be like so long you guys fall asleep, okay? So this is my Patreon expenses. This is my members. This is my wish list. Or like, as I see people using things, I want a space to write that down. You guys could put one of these categories in any one of your, like, whatever kind of album you use. It does not have to be this, or planner you use. It doesn't have to be this, obviously. This is a way for me to track what I ordered and how much it cost. And then if it was shipped, And if I got it. Ordered, sent, received. Perfect. Okay, now I think I'm set. I'm gonna put boxes just for fun because I have so many of these, guys. So many. I gotta use them for each week here. So this is where I will be I have my specific Patreon to-dos, kind of like a catch-all for all Patreon to-do stuff over here. And then like the dailies I just use as like a running to-do list for each day, what I have to get done. And it's worked really, really well for me doing it that way. Okay, perfect. Then what's the next thing? The next thing I do, if it's going to be a reel, which I try to do, and just for me to see like how consistent I am or how often I'm doing that, I use this light gray mild liner, and I will highlight the video's content in that. That lets me know it's a reel. So like these are always reels, which means over here I know it's a reel. So I've got to do this. So 1st, 8th, 15th, 22nd, 29th. Then I know I'm gonna make a reel here for Instagram, even though there's no process video. This, yeah, that's gonna be a reel. I forgot to put media journal. That's always a reel. Yep, I think that's it for now. And if I want to add anything else in, obviously I can. And then for me, so that I know what I'm gonna do over here, like the 3rd is a Patreon video only, and so is the 16th. And because it's for all tiers, I go with the lowest color, if that makes sense. The 1st tier. Hopefully this is making sense. Then we have the 9th and the 28th. So this one is for Patreon. This one is for Patreon, and this means it's the 2nd and 3rd tiers, and then the bonus video for my besties would be the 30th. I hope that makes sense. If you have questions about the wild ways my brain works, I have OCD, so it may look like complete nonsense to you. But essentially, when I'm looking at this, if I have to film like a video for Patreon, I'll be like, oh, okay, I have this bonus video. It's for all my tiers. I know that. So when I go over to Patreon and I post and I decide, like when I have the option to choose like what tiers the video is visible to, I can look here quick and see, okay, it's for all of them because it's the, I assigned pink to Chappy Pal. Okay. And then, as I film it, edit it, upload it, fill out the description box, and then I have it, like either the reel or the post set for Instagram, if there is one, then I put a check. Once it's up on YouTube, I put 2 checks. And then once I publish it to Patreon, I will put the P. And then once I actually, if it was not exclusive video and it was also for public YouTube, I would put the little asterisk. So hopefully that makes sense. It probably sounds crazy. It kind of is. All right. So now I'm going to decorate. You're like, when are you going to do any of this, Jen? Because we're bored now. All right. I'm going to do this big one here, because I don't use this 4th category. Gorgeous. Okay. Here, yes. Like I said, I don't decorate the weeks. So I like this though, being able to see these florals. Let's see, how would it look? That's really pretty. Let me just cut this off here. And then I have one more sticker. See, if I'm looking at this all together, that looks really pretty. Let's see. Yeah, that looks really pretty. I'm going to put one more over here. Ooh, yay. I think we're going to stop here. That's super cute. Oh my gosh. Love it. The only thing I think I might do, because I'm a bit of a nutter, I'm just going to do this because I want to add color to my week. It's just because I feel like it. There's no, like, it's probably because I'm not letting it dry, bleeding onto the other pages, but dry. Okay. And I'm just using the color dot that matches the box I put at the beginning of the week that has no purpose other than to add color and coordinate with the rest of the month. But then, like, my entire month is set up and I don't have to worry about it. It's just now a matter of keeping track of my to-dos, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's it. So see, what I would do now is go over to my week, which is here. I filmed, oh, I was supposed to do it last week, so it's over here. I filmed my setup, which is going to air on the 27th. So I filmed it. I check that off, and then once I edit it, I'll check it off, blah, 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 blah. So you get the idea, hopefully. Okay, so I'm sorry this video was long. I'm really hoping it gave you guys some inspo. If you're using it for these purposes, if you're using it for regular, like, personal planning, I don't know what to tell you. Sorry. If you want to get ideas for how to use this for personal planning, that could be a bonus video I do for patrons, using the months that I'm not going to use at the back. So that's something I'm happy to do if you join my Patreon and give me your feedback. Okay. So, Laurel Denise Portrait Planner. This is the crowd favorite. I don't think it's available anymore. The classic green, evergreen, I think it's called, might still be. If it is, regardless, I'll link it below. And don't worry, because there will be a release for a full planner year of this layout in January, and they are going to make improvements as we give them feedback. So that's really awesome. In the meantime, if you decide to buy anything from Laurel Denise, you can use Gen 10. Same for According to Allie. Gen 10 is my code for her, and she just had an amazing, gorgeous, super cute summer sticker release, so you should definitely check that out. I'll link these stickers below, and yeah, that's going to be it for me today. Thank you so much for watching this super long video. If you watched it all the way through, why don't you put a little flower in the comments? All right, friends, do me a favor and like the video if you did. Subscribe if you're not. Make sure you hit that bell because you never know what's going to happen. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care of yourselves. Remember that you are enough, and I love you guys so much. Bye.